Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally filming a makeup video. I know it's been a minute. I've been uploading tons of vlogs on the channel. I had a week-long trip on a Disney cruise and at Disney World, so I've been a little bit focused on that, and I've been uploading a lot of fragrance videos lately, but I'm back finally with a makeup video, and we're going to be going over my Sephora sale recommendations. We're talking my top makeup in every category here, so let's go ahead and get started. Sephora sale is actually this Friday, the 14th. It starts for VIB Rouge. I will have the dates down below. This sale is definitely most worth it if you're a Rouge or a VIB. You could get 20 or 15% off. If you guys are an insider, it's just 10%, so it's not the greatest deal. You will probably save like your tax money. Sephora collection also does 30% off for all tiers, which is also amazing. I definitely need to try more from the Sephora collection because they have some great stuff. That's a little bit about the sale. I wanted to mention my first must-have for the sale is the Sephora favorite sets. I do not have these because they just launched today, but these are already such a good deal, and then you get a better deal on top of it. Even though they are Sephora collection, you do not get 30% off of these, just your tier percentage, so I would get 20 for Rouge, but this one already sold out. This was going viral on TikTok because people were finding it early. These are going to be in stores too though, so even if they sell out online, you may be able to get them in stores, but I'm just going to go through these quickly. We have the mini summer must-haves makeup value set. This is $35 and it's $122 value. There's a mini Sol de Janeiro cream in there and a mini Charlotte Tilbury spray. There's a mini Natasha Denona cheek duo too, so this is all around such a good deal, and it literally sold out in 6 hours on the website today. I also really love this vacay all day beauty value set. This is $48 with a value of $139. I honestly think you get the most bang for your buck with this one. There's a full-size Tower 28 mist in here, a full-size Makeup by Mario plumping lip serum. They even have the D-Bronzy Drunk Elephant drops, which are super viral, hard to get in a mini size, so this includes a lot of good stuff. And then one more kit is the Clean Me Up Beauty set. This is the Clean Beauty one, but it actually has some good stuff in it. There's a full-size Tower 28 mascara, which is actually one of my must-haves for this VIB sale, so honestly, just get this kit instead because it's $35, a $110 value, and the mascara is like, what, 28 bucks alone, and that's a full size. It even has a mini Fleur Missing Person perfume and a full-size, I think, Rose Ink Cream Blush, Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Gloss. Lots of my faves in here, so these sets are the first thing you're going to want to add to your wish list. If you guys do shop through my links, it is so much appreciated. You can use them now to add to your wish list, and then again come back later during the sale to shop as well. I do earn a small commission, but it is very much appreciated. You know I'm here to give you guys all the good stuff. I've tried so much new stuff at Sephora this year, and honestly, most of them were disappointments, but I got you for the best things to get, especially if you have oily skin. Alright, so let's start in the primer category here. The first one I'm going to recommend is the new One Size. I did go ahead and buy this. I couldn't wait for the sale. I really wanted to test it out for you guys, and this is definitely a must-have for oily skin, especially in the warmer weather. So this is called Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer. This is supposed to be a waterproof and sweat-proof primer, and it actually works really well. So this is one of my top picks, I would say, for the sale. This one might even replace my Danessa Myricks balm powder primer that I was using before. I feel like this one's just easier to apply, and honestly, this works with my dewy foundations. This works with everything. Like, I can wear any foundation with this primer, and it actually holds up on my oily skin. So especially in the summer when it's like 100 degrees here in Iowa, this is gonna be a must-have. So I've just been so obsessed with this, and I think it's 100% worth it. Oily skin must have for sure. Now, this is also incredible mixed in conjunction with this Milk Makeup spray. So I bought the Milk Makeup, it's called the Pore Clips Matte Setting Spray. Didn't really think this would do much. Most setting sprays I feel like are great for like making your makeup last, but I don't find a lot of them mattify. I put this on after my finishing powder, and I feel like this and the primer, it just really locks your makeup in, and I will look pretty matte all day long, and it's not too drying where my skin looks very textured or anything like that. It just looks perfect. So these two I would definitely recommend getting together, and your makeup's gonna be lasting all day. Okay, if you guys are wanting a primer that works for all skin types, and if you are oily and maybe don't want such a matte look, definitely try out this one from Hourglass. I'm like pretty much done with this thing. I have gone through it. This is a good one, I would say, for giving you an airbrush finish, a smooth appearance, and it's not too dry. It just really keeps my foundation on and keeps my skin looking flawless. So this one's pricey, but a lot of Hourglass products I really enjoy, and this one's definitely worth it for me. Next category is foundation, and to be honest, there has been a lot of new foundations on the market, and I have not loved like hardly any of them, so we're going with some tried and trues here. First being my all-time favorite right now, especially for spring, is the Dior. This is the Backstage Face and Body. Fun fact, I used to not like this one because I had a shade that was totally too dark for me, and if your shade doesn't match, sometimes it makes your foundation look worse, and it's just not as flattering. So I finally got the lightest shade in this. This does run dark. I had to go all the way to 0 CR, and it actually works well. I have this one on now. This one just gives you that nice natural skin look. It's a medium coverage. It's not too glowy, it's not too matte. It's just all around so perfect. I haven't been liking as much full coverage, I would say, these days. So Dior is amazing, and paired with the One Size primer, it's gonna last you all day long. I'm also still loving my Hourglass foundation. This is a great time to get a discount on this one because, again, it is expensive. So the 20% off makes a big difference. Hourglass doesn't go on sale hardly at all. And this is the Soft Glow foundation from them. Don't be scared of Soft Glow. It's definitely, I would say, it's a satin finish on the skin, and you can definitely mattify this down if you're oily skin with your primers and powders, but this one's going to be more full coverage. It gives you that very flawless look, so I've been loving this one. If you guys do need more coverage, if you are acne prone and you have spots to cover up, this one's really great. Also wanted to mention my favorite skin tint is still the YSL one. I've tried quite a few, and this one just really does it for me. I feel like it lasts long on oily skin. It doesn't break down. It's very much of lighter coverage for sure, but it's just nice on those no makeup days where I still just want a little something to even things out a bit. I can always add in a little concealer if I need extra coverage, and then just go in with maybe a sparkly eyeshadow on the lid, some mascara, and a lip oil, and I'm good to go. I've been using this one for a few years now, and I don't know, it's still my favorite skin tint. And again, YSL is on the pricier side, so it's nice to get a discount on this one. For concealer, I'm still loving my Huda Beauty one. I haven't really found a new one that beats this one. I just feel like this offers amazing coverage under the eyes, and it's not too dry and it's not too hydrating. Sometimes if you get a concealer that's too hydrating, for me at least, my mascara will like smudge onto it, but this one's perfect. Covers up my dark circles and just makes things very bright and even. I use the shade Cotton Candy, which is such a cute name too. So Huda makes seriously the best concealer for me, especially if you guys like more coverage under the eyes. Okay, let's talk powders. I have a couple favorites. I recently tried the Givenchy. This is the Prism Libre Rose color number 3. I absolutely love this shade. It has a mixture of like some neutral tones mixed with pink and peach. So this is like the perfect color for under the eyes if you want that brightened effect. I know pink powders are trending a lot right now, but the ones that I have tried are almost too pink. Like I've tried the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom, and that one was too pink for my fair skin, where it kind of darkened my eye instead of brightening, where this one actually does brighten, and I feel like it just looks so soft under the eyes. It helps my concealer last without creasing, and it just looks so smooth if you do have those kind of under eye wrinkles. So this is just so stunning. I've even set my face with this as well, and it's great for oily skin as well. So love, love, love this one in the shade. It says Volet Rose, I think is what it says on the back. I'll have it linked. My other favorite setting powder that I've used for years is the Huda Beauty one. This is just their Easy Bake Baking and Setting Powder. I have the shade Cupcake in this one. It does have a very slight pink tone to it, but I do have cooler undertones. This one is just a good one for all skin types. I know people with dry skin that love it, and also oily skin. This one does keep my oils at bay. It keeps my makeup lasting, and it really just smooths and blurs the entire face if you guys do have a lot of texture. So this one has always been a staple in my makeup collection. For brows, my top picks for brow pencil, I honestly love the one from Give, which is Gwen Stefani's line at Sephora, the Hella On Point. This is such a nice one. It's very micro, very small. You can really get very detailed with this one, but it's also so quick at doing the brows. I just kind of go through, fill in sparse areas, and then I'll put my brow gel in. But this is amazing. It's really similar to the Huda micro brow pencil, but the Huda one always breaks off. The tip is small, but it never breaks off. Like, I've never had that happen. Really love this one. I have the shade number 2. And then I have tried so many brow gels and brow waxes to really get that fluffy look this year. I don't like mine too fluffy, but I just like it to have just a little bit of like a natural fluff to them. And honestly, the best one is actually from Too Faced, which is so surprising. This is the Fluff and Hold Laminating Brow Wax from them, and it does come with the wax on a little spoolie brush that you could just apply on. I just kind of run it through messily, and then you go in and pull the top off, and you have a dual-sided brush here to really comb everything up and in place. But this seriously gives the most lift and hold from any other brow gel I have in my collection. It's the best and totally worth it. Too Faced really does have some gems in their collection. Even though I feel like everyone hates on them, they do have some good stuff. Okay, my cheek product category is kind of large, so I've been trying so many cream products lately. Let me show you my one powder product that I've enjoyed. This again is from Too Faced, and this is their Cloud Crush Blurring Blush in the shade Candy Clouds. I know this one went viral for a bit. First of all, I'm obsessed with this packaging. It's so cute and pink. It has a little heart that you open it up with, and then you have this gorgeous bright pink color. This is such a pretty blush on the cheeks. It's not crazy pigmented where it's gonna look like clown cheeks, like let's say the one size, which I'm going to talk about later. This is ultra pigmented, but I think this one just looks so natural and pretty on the cheeks. I've been using it so much. It's so gorgeous. Let's do a little swatch here. It is that perfect baby doll pink. It's better than Dior. I love this formula. I really want to get a couple more shades, and while we're talking about pinks, if you want ultra pigmented, go for the one size. I will say I actually like the Too Faced better. I prefer my blush just to be a little bit more natural, especially since I have fair skin. This one almost looks too bright on me, but I do want to mention it because it is really beautiful, and I love the formula of the one size blush. This one's also a 3-in-1, so you actually get your cream, your powder, and a little highlight too. It really is so stunning, and if you want ultra pink cheeks, or if you're a medium to deeper skin tone, you will love this blush. Now, if you ask me what my go-to blush is, this one I take pretty much everywhere with me. I can't live without it. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the color She's Blushing. This is just the perfect rosy pink. I also love Patrick Ta's formula. He does his where you put on the powder first and then the cream on top to bring in some glow, but I never look too oily with these. These do last all day, but this color is stunning. Let me go ahead and share with you what it looks like. So you got your powder, you got your cream, like that, and then let's go ahead and put the cream on top of the powder, and it just makes it a little bit more glowy. So that top swatch there, super pigmented. It looks dark here, but honestly this is one of the most, I would say, flattering blush colors that I own. Obviously, you guys probably know the Rare Beauty liquid blushes. Rare Beauty has just been trending on TikTok so hard lately. But Selena came out with 2 new colors in the liquid blush, and these are honestly stunning. They're actually limited edition, so definitely get them while you can. As I'm filming this, they aren't sold out, but they probably will sell out during the sale. But I actually wore the shade Virtue in a little shorts video, if you guys caught that. This is such a pretty peach. I really like this blush formula. This is so much product. You only need a couple dots. They're ultra pigmented, but this is such a pretty peachy blush. I always blend mine out with a brush. I find that to be best. Such a stunning color. And I also picked up the new shade in Worth as well. This one's a little bit more, I would say, rosy, but I will swatch both for you. So here is Worth and Virtue swatch. Such pretty like mid-tones. I also own Happy from them if you want a bright pink, but the Rare Beauty blushes are 100% worth the hype for me. If you guys can't get your hands on those, if they sell out, definitely check out the Say blushes. These are really nice too. They are a little bit more glowy on the skin. They do last a very long time. I really like the shade Rosy, which is, I think, similar to the shade Virtue, honestly. But I feel like they do have a similar formula. These just aren't as crazy pigmented as Rare. You can definitely blend them out to be a little bit more sheer, so they're easier to work with, but definitely a great option if you can't get your hands on the Rare Beauty ones. These are really great too. I have even more blushes, you guys. It's been the year of blush, let me tell you. I also really enjoy the Charlotte Tilbury new matte beauty blush ones. Sometimes her other ones, which were a little bit more luminous, were just like too glowy for my skin, so I actually really like these new matte ones, especially the shade Pink Pop is so pretty. Oops, I just probably used about $10 worth of product there on my hand, but these actually are quite easy to work with too. They blend out easily, and I really, really like those. That's just such a pretty color. It's definitely more of a light peach, but yeah, I can't believe I wasted that much product there. Anyways, I also love the Danessa Myricks new blushes too. So you guys know I'm a fan of their balm powder. Well, this is kind of that same blurring formula. This is their Yummy Skin Balm Blush in Rose and Brunch. I have this one on right now. This is such a pretty shade. These are very pigmented as well, but just so easy to work with and really just blur the skin. So creamy, and they do dry down to more of a matte finish, I would say, but really, really enjoy these too. Oh, there's so many good ones, and there's still a couple I want to buy. I really want to try out the new House Labs ones, so I'll probably end up picking up one of those for the sale. Okay, for bronzer, I have a couple new cream favorites. Cream has just been my go-to lately. It's just so easy and fast for every day. So Rare Beauty actually came out with some new shades in the bronzer sticks. I think there is 3 shades in total. I know the shade range wasn't great before. I was using the shade Happy Soul before, and it was okay, but honestly, it just didn't flatter me. It was still a little bit too warm. This is such a nice kind of neutral, cooler tone in Bright Side. Perfect if you guys have fair to light skin. Definitely pick this one up. These just are really creamy and easy to blend. I do have this one on now. I used it in a video, my shorts Rare Beauty video the other day, but love this new color. Definitely check out their other ones too. They have a new medium shade and a deeper tone, but you can see just how easily these blend out. If you want something very cool tone, I'm actually really loving the new Tower 28 Sculptinos. The shade Getty is seriously perfection. These, again, are just so creamy, really pigmented too. I think this one's just a hint darker than the Rare. It actually shows up a little bit more if you want more of a standout contour. But this one has a little bit more of a luminous finish, I would say. It just has that sheen to it, kind of like how the Tower 28 blushes do, but I still absolutely love this, even with oily skin. The bronzers they had before were super luminous though, so I feel like this is just so much better. Also, yes, my stuff is kind of dirty because I actually use this stuff on the daily. And if you're looking for a powder bronzer, honestly, my go-to is from LYS. Now, this definitely is a little bit dark for me right now. This is more of my self-tan bronzer, but I use this like every photo shoot I have when I am self-tan. I'm almost out. I definitely hit pan on this. This is the No Limits matte bronzer in Harmony. I just really love this formula. Easy to blend. It gives us such a nice bronze to the skin, and it's pretty affordable too. But you can see the shade is definitely deeper, but it's perfect with a tan and in the summertime. Definitely a warmer shade. I should pick up the lighter one maybe during the sale, but absolutely love this bronzer. And then for highlighter, I had to pick the Rare Beauty one. This one is just so beautiful, and I feel like, you know, highlighter wasn't such a thing as much as it used to be, and now I feel like it's kind of coming back again. This shade, I think, is still in stock. This is Exhilarate. It is like the lighter toned one. They have one that's more pearlescent, but I think this one's just more wearable for me. So I do have this one on now. It does give you that more beaming glow. It has this really smooth, almost melty formula. It's so beautiful. Look at that color. So these are really nice highlighters. Again, I kind of want to pick up another shade, but definitely a must-have for summer. For mascara, again, Tower 28. I mentioned this in the beginning. You can get that set with it, but if that does sell out, I still love their mascara. This is the Make Waves mascara in Jet. I think this one's waterproof and all that. It has a nice curved wand, and I just love how this makes my lashes look. It gives me that curl and length that I love, and it doesn't smudge, which happens to me with a lot of mascara, surprisingly. So it's a winner. And then this one, again, from Rare Beauty. I've just been loving their brand just as much as everyone else has, but this is just their regular mascara. I'm not sure what it's called. It doesn't have the name on here, but this one, it seriously, like, I feel like I never need falsies with this one. It just makes my lashes so long, voluminous. It does everything I want. This is my top mascara pick ever. Can't live without it. Okay, let's get into the eyeshadow category now. Honestly, eyeshadow palettes are not as popular as they used to be. I feel like this year, most people are into more natural makeup. Even myself, I've just been kind of wearing one shadow and calling it good. I sometimes just don't want to take the time to do a full look, but the mainstream brands just have not been putting out good eyeshadow palettes lately. I feel like Indie has been doing it better, but these are just my go-to, always must-haves from Sephora. So of course, the Natasha Denona palettes, these are always a staple for me. No matter like how many years go by, they stand the test of time. I just feel like she has the best formulas personally for eyeshadow. So of course I love the Glam palette. Mine is Used and Abused. If you guys like cooler tones, this is one that you're gonna want to have. I absolutely love the Glam. That's probably like my favorite one. Also, I love the Retro palette here. This is kind of more rosy mauves. So stunning. Again, the quality on Natasha's palettes are just superior. I also enjoy the Retro Glam. This is a fun one for me for spring and summer. So this one actually includes some lighter greens and some silver tones. It's like cool tone greens. It's really, really pretty. So those are my top Natasha palettes. My other favorite brand for eyeshadow at Sephora is Patrick Ta. I have his palette on today. In particular, I'm wearing the Major Dimension 2. I actually think this one is better than the first one, just formula wise. They have really creamy shimmers, and the mattes are just like so pigmented but blendable. I think he has one of the best formulas on the market, of course, and it also comes with 2 cream shades that you can apply on the lid as well as like a base, and then put your mattes on top. It works really well together, and I love these colors. So the Major Dimension 2 is also a must, especially if you like more rosy tones. This is stunning. And also I wanted to mention some lashes. So at Sephora, I really enjoy the velour magnetic lashes that they have there. So magnetic lashes are really nice if you kind of just want an easy put on and take off lash. Sometimes lash glue can irritate my lashes, and I feel like sometimes your lashes don't grow as well if you're constantly using lash glue. This one you use like a magnetic eyeliner with it and they just pop right on. They stick really easily, so they're easier to use than a regular lash with lash glue. But I really love their effortless lashes in the line. I have on the pair called Opposites Attract. This is my favorite style from them, and no trimming is needed with these, and I have smaller eyes, so these honestly fit perfect. They just give me that perfect extra bit of length that I love. So their magnetic lashes are seriously so good. This one in particular I have doesn't come with the liner, but you can buy a little set that does include the magnetic liner too. And last category is lip products. So I have two favorite lip liners I wanted to share. This is a new one. This is the new Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Liners. I actually kind of love these, and they actually do like plump the lips up. These can be a little painful. If you guys know the lip injection gloss, it feels very similar, but the pain does die down. Personally, it does not bother me. I have a higher pain tolerance, I guess. I don't know, but I really think these do plump the lips. This is in Puffy Nude, and I really love this color. It's so funny because I never get asked in my videos if I have lip injections, ever. But I posted a picture wearing this and I had a bunch of people ask, and I do actually have lip injections, but a lot of you guys probably didn't notice because I don't go overboard with it. I just like a little bit of volume, and this makes it like even more noticeable. This one is again Puffy Nude, and it's just a nice everyday neutral, and these really do add some plump to the lips. And paired with that is another one of my must-haves. These are the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balms. I have the shade Brown Sugar. This is my favorite one that they have because it gives you like this really pretty, almost rosy brown tint to the lips. It's so beautiful. These smell like cake. They're delicious, so hydrating. I have the pink sugar one. I have the just plain clear one. This one and the nude, like I want all of them. They're seriously the best lip balm, and you can wear them every day because they give you a little bit of color too, and they look great with lip liner. So please get these. They just restocked these, especially in a brown sugar. This one has been out of stock for a long time. Let me swatch it for you. It's not super pigmented, but this gives you a hint of color. I also love the applicator. So they look kind of more pigmented going on, and then it kind of shears out once you blend it. But oh my gosh, this color is everything. Back to lip liners. This is my other favorite one. If you guys want one that isn't painful, that the Too Faced, try the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0s. I use the shade Honey Beige. I love these because you twist them up. You don't need to sharpen them. This is just a really creamy nude that does last on the lips. It just glides on so nice. I love this texture. Another really great plumping lip color is from Dior. This is their Lip Maximizer Lip Gloss. It doesn't really add a whole lot of color. It kind of gives just this more cool, milky kind of look to the lips, which looks amazing over a nude lipstick or lip liner. But these I actually like better than the lip oils. Like the lip oils are nice, but these really look plump on the lips. Like they make your lips look pretty plump. I will swatch this for you. So it does give you a little color there, that milky pink. This has a very minty smell to it, and it's just, it looks so good with a nude lip liner. Definitely a must-have, best lip product from Dior in my opinion. And then I did buy the new Rare Beauty lip oils. I'm doing this because they're not really a lip oil at all. They're a lip stain. So think of this as a lip stain. I personally like lip stains, so I'm all about this formula. I think it's great, but I don't understand the name at all. So this is the color Serenity, which is a beautiful rose, and it's not like a liquid lipstick where it's really dry. It still like moisturizes the lips, but it just gives you that stain effect where it's not super duper pigmented, but it looks beautiful on the lips. Again, I did use this one in that shorts video, and if you want something that's a little bit more long wearing throughout the day, maybe you have a long work day and you want your lip color to last and not wear off like how most lip glosses and lip creams do throughout the day, this is really nice. The shades do run a bit on the darker side though, but they have some stunning tints and I can get an all-day wear out of this lip stain. So love these. People have been saying they dry out the lips. I would say no, they don't. I think people are just not really used to this. They're thinking it's a lip oil when it's not. A liquid lipstick is more likely to dry out the lips, but this lip stain I still feel like is very moisturizing. I think that is everything I wanted to share with you guys for my Sephora must-haves in every category. Stay tuned for my fragrance and body care video as well if you're wanting to get into some perfumes, because I know I have a couple on my wish list too. And I'll probably upload my haul video on Friday. I always like to do a buy online pickup in store huge order and film it the same day so you guys can get some ideas as well. I know some things do sell out really fast. People will save like for this sale to get this discount. Even though it's not the biggest discount, it does make a difference if you are getting a lot of stuff, and it's always nice to save on some of your must-have tried and true products, or if you had some products in mind, why not get a discount on them? So everything will be linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know your must-haves for the sale, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.